Welcome to Move with Freedom Yoga. My name is Michelle Foreman, and today I'm going to be presenting a 30-minute class for my zone chair yoga method. Zone chair yoga was started a few years ago when I got injured and I could not do a full standing yoga practice. And so I explored chair yoga and found that it was a really great option, a viable option to a moving yoga practice, especially since I couldn't put any bare weight on my injured ankle. Since that time, I have gone on to teach hundreds of people how to use chair yoga to their benefit for increased stability, stamina, and in order to help them to have a active and robust yoga practice. So we'll get started with a mountain pose. We'll start with a mountain pose, hands on the knees. Your eyes can be opened or closed for our first posture, our first breathing practice. And inhale through the nose. And a big sigh out through the mouth, H-A, ha. Take a second breath, inhale through the nose. Repeat that H-A breath, sigh it out, ha. And this last breath, inhale through the nose and also exhale through the nose. So we'll start our Ujjayi breathing where we use the nose only to breathe. Now, if at any time during the practice you feel that you need to breathe out through your mouth, please feel free to do so. We want you to feel comfortable, but having a breathing practice that uses only the nose brings a more calm and peaceful feeling into the body. And it also goes well with our vinyasa style flow of the zone chair yoga method. So we're using a vinyasa style flow to link the series of postures together. Hands on the knees. Let's take our cat pose and cow pose. Inhale cow, exhale cat. Moving the chest forward, squeezing the shoulder blades together, and then moving the chest back towards the back of the chair, separating the shoulder blades and going back and forth. The inhale comes with the cow, expanding the chest. The exhale goes with the cat, collapsing or moving the chest muscles towards each other. Now let's hold the cow pose, opening up the throat and the chest towards the front of your space, squeezing the shoulder blades back towards each other and letting the shoulders slide away from the ears. So very expansive upper body here. And now we'll do the opposite. We're going to tuck that chin in towards the collarbone, let the shoulder blades move away from each other as you take the muscles of the shoulder, of the chest towards each other. Those pectoral muscles come together. Expand the back of the neck and look towards your belly button or your thighs, tucking the chin as close to the collarbone as you can take it. And we'll come back to center. Let's take the head side to side. So right ear to right shoulder, left ear to left shoulder, stretching out the neck. Going as fast or slow as you'd like, and going through the fullest range of motion that you can experience with the side movement of the neck. Now we'll keep the right ear to the right shoulder. Stay with just the head over to the side, or if it feels good, take the right hand and place it on your head. So it'll be on the left side of your head, and you're guiding just through the weight of your hand. You're guiding your right ear to your right shoulder. No need to really push down. Just let the hand go onto the head. Good. Let's remove that hand down, straighten up the neck, and take left ear to left shoulder. So stay with just the head moving, or take the left hand to the head. And just let the weight of the hand guide the head over towards the left side. Let's remove the hand from the head, come back to center, and come to more cat poses and cow poses. Moving forward and back. In today's practice, we'll be adding a balance element. We're moving from sitting to standing, and we'll be doing a balance pose at the side of the chair. So just to let you know what's coming up. I'll come back to center. We'll do our 5 sun salutations. I'll walk you through the 12 steps of the zone chair yoga method. Palms to heart center. Inhale, open up the hands, palms facing front. Exhale, reach the arms up overhead. Inhale, touch towards the toes, bend forward, chest to thighs. Exhale. Hands come to the shins, look forward. Inhale. Fold down, exhale, reaching the arms up overhead. Chaturanga arms, hands to the thighs, elbows out to the side. Fingers are on the inside of your thighs. Look down towards the floor. Exhale. Look forward. Inhale. Just the head only. Look down towards the floor. Exhale. Raise the arms up overhead. Big breath. Inhale. Hands to heart center where we started. Exhale. Perfect. Inhale. Open up. Exhale. Palms open. Inhale. Reach the arms overhead. Exhale. Touch towards the toes. Halfway lift. Look forward. Flatten your back. Fold it down. Reach the arms up overhead. Chaturanga arms. Elbows out to the side. Hands on the thighs. Look down. Inhale. Look forward. Exhale, look down, reach the arms up overhead, sweeping out to the side, taking the hands back to your heart center. That was 2. Let's keep going. Inhale in place. Open up, exhale. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, touch toes. Halfway lift, inhale. Fold down, exhale. Reach the arms overhead, chaturanga arms, taking the hands to the thighs, elbows out to the side, look down, exhale. Look forward, inhale. Fold down, exhale. Rise up, inhale. Hands to heart center, exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, touch toes. Halfway lift, inhale. Fold down, exhale. Tall mountain, arms over the head. Reach. Chaturanga arms, elbows out to the side. Look down to the toes. Look forward, head only. Inhale. Head down, exhale. Push off the thighs with the arms as you reach the arms overhead, sweeping out to the side, landing the hands to heart center. 1 more. Inhale in place. Open up the hands. Reach arms overhead. Inhale. Touch down to the toes. Exhale. Halfway lift. Inhale. Fold down. Exhale. Get ready for those chaturanga arms. Hands on the thigh, elbows out to the side. Look down to the toes. Look forward. Look down to the toes. Reach the arms up overhead. Sweep, big, big movement. And then take the hands to heart center and settle. Exhale. Good. Wonderful. Hopefully you feel warmed up and ready for some more movement. Let's take the arms by your side. And we'll move the arms front and back. Imagine that you're moving your hands through some nice warm water. Maybe you're at the Caribbean in your mind. Maybe you're at the pool side and you're moving your arms through the beautiful waters. Taking the arms up as high as you'd like, as high as your body is calling for. So maybe you're stopping at shoulder height or a little bit lower, or maybe you can take your arms up towards your ears or towards your head. Maybe in your practice today, your hands will go over your head and you'll reach up tall mountain and then bring the hands by your side for regular mountain, reaching up and down. If you can, go ahead and take a flexion to the hips. So you're taking your chest down towards the floor as the arm goes backwards. And as the arm comes forward, you'll straighten up your torso and making this movement yours. bringing your arms up overhead, sweeping them back behind you, up and down. This movement we'll use later for our sit to stand. But for right now, go ahead and stay seated and use the arms up and down. Inhaling as you lift, exhale as you lower down. We're going to add on here as you lift your arms overhead. Next time, I want you to lift your right foot off the ground and then bring it back down as the arms come back. Left leg, and keep going, alternating, lifting the right and then the left leg. Inhale, lift, exhale, lower. Inhale, lift the right side, lower. Inhale, lift the left leg, exhale, lower. Inhale, lift, right, exhale, right down. Inhale, lift left, exhale, left leg down. One more on each side. Right side, lift it up, lower down. Left side, this is the last time, lift up and take the foot down. Take the hands by the side and settle. Good, hands back to the knees. Cats and cows. You might feel that your heart rate has come up a little bit because you're lifting your knees and because you're moving your arms over your head. Feel how the pranayama or the breath is moving through your body, and also how those big arm movement and leg movements just help to get your cardiovascular system moving and responding to that movement. Hopefully it feels really great. All right, we'll come back to center. We're going to scoop up the right leg, bringing the knee in towards the chest. Circle the ankle in one direction. And then circle your ankle in the opposite direction. Let's stop the movement. Straighten and bend the knee. Straighten and bend. Inhale, exhale. Straighten as you inhale, and as you exhale, you bend the knee. One more, and keep the knee bent. Guide your right foot out to the side and plant that foot on the ground. The left toe is going to come onto the floor with the heel lifted, and we'll take a warrior two position. So this is a foot variation, leg variation for warrior two, with the toe down and the heel up. Looking over the right hand. Take the left hand and reach for the left heel. Now you may not get all the way there to touch, but go as far back as you can. Flip the right palm and reach peaceful warrior. You're supporting your left hand onto the left heel. If that is not accessible today, you can always take that left hand onto the chair, the seat of the chair. Either one. Come back to warrior two, and we'll do a side angle. So the right forearm is going to come onto the right thigh, left arm overhead, and reach side angle. You're going to extended side angle where the inner elbow is in line or close to being in line with the ear. So it's palms facing the floor, and you're reaching your left hand over as much as you can to the right. Still grounding your hips into the seat of the chair. We're going to repeat that whole thing one more time. Come back to warrior two. Keep your gaze looking towards the right hand. Now I know sometimes you're going to need to peek to the camera to see what I'm doing, but for the most part, hopefully you can listen and I can guide you through the movement. So you're looking now towards your right hand. We're going to dip back for peaceful warrior. Your left hand is going to find close to your left heel, maybe touching, and then your right palm rotates towards the back of the room, palm facing the floor, stretching the right side of your body. Again, you can always take your hand onto the chair if you need a little bit more support. Coming back to center on an inhale, and last time side angle, forearm onto the thigh, left palm down towards the floor, reach away from your body. And we'll come back to center. Take that warrior two for the last time. Take the hands to the hips, and then we're going to flatten the left foot. Take the right foot to meet the left, and we're back to mountain pose and back to the cats and cows. Good. Flow through. Breath to movement. For every movement, there's a breath attached to it. The cat, we exhale, inhale, cow. Cat, exhale, inhale, cow. And keep going back and forth. All right, we'll come back to center and we'll set up for the opposite side. So scoop up your left leg, bring it up, circle the ankle in one direction. Big range of motion for the ankle. And then the opposite way. All right, come back to center. You're going to straighten and bend the knee. Every time you inhale, you straighten. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Good. Consistent breathing, inhaling and exhaling. The same amount of energy that goes into the inhale will go into the exhale. Let's do one more straighten, one more bend, and then guide that left foot, left knee out to the side, and then take the time to set up the right foot. So the toe is on the floor, the heel is up. Angle your body to the left side, and we're looking at the left hand, the middle finger specifically. Warrior two, Virabhadrasana 2. Do your best to have your fingers and your arms in line from the left side to the right side. So I'm going to show you something that might happen where that right hand might be a little bit crooked, maybe it's high or low. Having a mirror sometimes is helpful to see where your body is in space. If you don't have a mirror, you just kind of use your eyes and your, just use your eyes to line yourself up as much as you can. I actually have a looking in the camera to see if I'm aligned. All right, so we'll do our peaceful warrior. So your right hand is going to find your right heel, flip the left palm, and reach back for that peaceful warrior. You want to feel that stretch to the left side of the body. The right hand, again, can be on the heel or on the seat of the chair. And maybe your gaze looks up towards the ceiling. If that's hurting your neck, though, go ahead and look down. You'll still get a nice stretch to the left side. Come back to center on an inhale. And then your side angle, planting the hand on the thigh, bringing the right arm over your head and extending now away from that right hip. Palm is facing down. Relax that left shoulder. We don't want to tighten it up. We want to relax it. The forearm is on the thigh. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, warrior two. Peaceful warrior, take it back, touching the seat of the chair or your heel. Back to warrior two. Inhale. And then exhale, take the forearm onto the thigh, arm overhead, and reach and stretch. Come back to warrior two. Take the hands to your hips, flatten the right foot, and take the left foot back towards the front. Cats and cows once again. Now we're going to make our transition to a standing position. Practicing sit to stand. So we'll take the body to mountain pose, stillness in the legs, hands on the knees. Slide the hands from the knees, palms open, and we'll do that forward and backwards motion that we did at the beginning of the class. We're going to use momentum of the arms to help to have us stand up. We never just stand up in these zone chair yoga classes. We always work our way up and stand safely and also sit safely. So, and when you lift your arms, that's when you want to think of standing. But always count up to 3 and stand. So we stand on 3. So this is 1, arms up and then down. This is 2, put your feet underneath your body and get ready to stand up in 3 and stand all the way up. Arms come overhead and then take your hands by your side. Now you're in a standing position. Now you're in a standing position of mountain pose. The feet might be about hip width apart, if that feels okay, or even you can take it with your feet a little bit closer to your body. If you feel that you need a little bit more stability, just take your feet wider. And we'll stand here in this mountain pose. So feel the difference between standing and sitting. Of course, it's going to feel differently. You have more weight on your legs, and you have your hips, the front of your hips are extended. All right, good. So we'll carefully walk to the right side of the chair and place your left hand on the chair securely. So I want you to be holding on to that chair with the left hand. We're going to go into tree pose. Bend the right knee and take the ball of the foot onto the floor. The heel of the right foot is going to go onto the left ankle. So you are giving yourself a little kickstand here. Right hand up towards the ceiling. Elbows straight or bent. Holding on to the chair with your left hand. Push down into your left foot. That's the side. Your left side is your stability side. Your leg and your hand, your arm. The right side is the balance or the freer side, is the mobility side. If you feel comfortable, you can take your left hand off of the chair, maybe hovering off over the back of the chair or bringing your arm up overhead. You also have a stability point to the toe of the right foot. So either way, we're going to count and hold in a 10 count. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Taking the right hand down, taking the right foot down, and stand in your mountain pose. Your left hand can stay on the chair if you need the support, or it can come off the chair and you can assume a standard mountain pose, Tadasana. All right, here's a little balance challenge. We're going to take that left hand back onto the chair and stand in your mountain pose, both feet firmly planted on the ground. Look forward, and if it's okay, you want to try, close your eyes. Maybe you feel a little shift in your balance because your eyes are closed. Holding onto the chair or taking the hand off the chair. Hold it for 5, 4, hand hovers over the chair, 3, 2, 1. Open your eyes and hold on to the chair once again. Good job. So we're going to go to the other side. So you're on the left side of the chair. So I'm going to move the chair over a little bit. And your right hand is on the chair, holding on. Tree pose on this side. Bend the left knee. The left heel is going to go onto the right ankle. And then the left hand goes up towards the ceiling. There we go. We're in modified tree pose. One hand or two off of the bench or off of the chair. I'm going to keep my hand on the chair just to show that modification, but if you can, go ahead and take that hand off the chair. Wherever you are, we'll count for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's take the left hand down, take the foot down, and then stand in mountain pose, holding onto the chair or having the hands by your side. All right, and from here, we'll take the right hand back to the chair. If you feel comfortable, close your eyes. We'll count here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Open your eyes if they're closed. And then let's come back to mountain pose. Great. We're going to go back to the seat, but carefully. And walk in front of the chair, making sure that your back of your knees or your calves are touching the chair. Bend forward, reaching for the chair with both hands, and then guiding yourself onto a seat. We always reach back for the chair before we sit. Always have your hands on the chair before you sit. That's the safest way to sit down from a standing position. Now we're back to our seated mountain pose. So we feel the difference. Now we have the support of the chair underneath the seat. The feet are still on the floor. We still have that nice erect spine though, just as you did in the standing position. And now we're going to be able to come back to our cats and cows. Wonderful job. All right, come back to center. All right, we're going to finish with some arm stretches, and we'll do Gomukhasana arms. Let's go ahead and go through Gomukhasana arms. So the right hand's going to come up, bend the elbow, take the hand to the middle of your upper back, left hand out to the side, thumb down. So you're going to rotate the thumb down, bend the elbows, and then reach back reach your fingertips to the middle of your back. Great. So your fingertips do not have to be touching. Your fingers might not be facing the shoulder blades. They may be facing the side of the body, and that's okay. You're still stretching out your shoulders. Let's go ahead and take that arm down. Give the arms a little shake, and then we'll take it to the left side. So the left arm is going to come up, bend the elbows. The palm is going towards the middle of your upper back. And then the right hand goes out to the side, thumb down, bend the elbow, and then bring the fingertips or point the fingertips towards each other. Cow face arms. Wonderful. All right, let's take the hands down and give a little shake. Let's take the right arm up overhead. Elbow is bent. Left hand out to the side. And curl the hand back to your lower back. Fingertips can point up towards each other. They might touch or not. It doesn't matter. You're still stretching out your shoulders. And then we'll do the other side. Let's stretch out the right side. Right hand up. Bend the elbow so that the palm is in the middle, towards the middle of your upper back. Left hand out to the side. Bend the elbow and bring that elbow or the fingers towards the shoulder blades. So pointing the left fingers up towards the shoulder blades. Now it might look like this where your fingers touch, or maybe not. Maybe your hand is out to the side. Your fingertips might be going to your right hip, or maybe they're in the middle of your back. Be less concerned about where your hand is and just enjoy the fact that you're stretching your shoulders. Over time, you might get a little bit more closer to have your fingers touching, but that's not necessary to enjoy the benefits of this posture. Let's take our arms down, give a little shake, and we'll do the other side. Your left hand is going to come up, elbow bent. Your palm is towards the middle of the upper back. Right hand out, thumb down, bending the elbow and bringing the back of the hand to your lower back. If you can, point those fingers, go ahead and point them up towards the shoulders, and maybe the top hand, the left hand, the fingers will touch the bottom hand, which is the right hand. Or maybe it'll look more like this. Either way, you're getting the benefit of that open shoulder, external and internal rotation. We're going to take the arms down, give a little shake. Coming back to a seated mountain pose. Just roll the shoulders backwards a little bit. Those cow face arms. Really give your arms a good stretch. And then forward, roll. Good. Take the hands to the knees. Cows and cats. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Again, matching the breath to the movement. Moving your body forward and backwards. Reconnecting with your inner self through the breath and through the movement. Now we'll come back to center. Take your right ear to your right shoulder. Slide that right hand down towards the floor. Just use the weight of the arm and the weight of the head to stretch out the side of the neck. Let's take that right hand onto the thigh, straighten up your head, and then over to your left side. Slide that left hand like a weight down towards the left side of your body, stretching out the right side of your neck. Great. Take the hand back to the knee, straighten up the head. Let's look down towards the toes. And then up towards the ceiling, open up the throat. Coming back to center, we'll do a gentle twist to your right. Left hand travels to the right knee. Turn and twist. And do the other side. Left hand behind, right hand to the left knee. And back to center, both hands on the knees. Mountain pose. Slide the hands off of the thighs, palms open. We'll finish our practice with our 3 breaths. Reaching the arms overhead, palms touch. Exhale, open up, palms by your side. Reaching the arms up, let the palms touch, look up towards the ceiling. Look up towards the prayer hands that you formed. And then taking the hands apart and look down, hands down, look down to the feet. Our last breath here, inhale, palms touch overhead, look toward those palms. Let's level off the body, take the hands to the forehead. May you always be reminded to have peaceful thoughts. Hands to your mouth. May your words and communication always be kind and uplifting to each and every hearer of your word, and that includes yourself. And then finally, hands to the heart center. May your thoughts and your words always be combined to fulfill every beautiful desire and intention of your heart. Let the arms separate, and then bring those arms around and embrace yourself just as you are, right where you are. You are worthy and you are complete. Take the hands back to the heart center, and I'll wish you, as always, a wonderful day. Be well.